Hey, Kiara, what's going on, girl? I need to talk to you for a minute. You got a minute?
Hmm.
I just came here to apologize for what I did. I messed up. I'm not used to boundaries. I'm not used to this type of thing. So I apologize for the appearance of what went down. So I apologize for that. Will you forgive me, baby?
Mm-mm. So you mean to tell me what took place? You said that it was just, y'all just cool. So if I go and get Sahara and bring her out here, she gonna say y'all cool too?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Okay.
go get her. Go
Okay.
get her. Please, let's go somewhere. Please let Sarah be at
Sahara,
Walmart.
can you come out here for a minute?
Please let her be at Walmart. Please, Sarah, be at Walmart.
Oh yeah, girl, yeah. Here I come.
Dang, dang, dang.
Hey girl, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, Sarah, tell Kiara that me and you we just friends. There's no connection between us.
No, you always been my number, like in my top. So
Says
no,
who?
no,
I
no.
ain't tell you
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
girl.
That's right.
No,
We had.
no,
So
dog.
now you trying to throw me up under the bus and
Dog,
stuff
we
like that
just
because your girl.
friends,
Okay,
dog.
okay, but okay, okay,
We
okay,
just
okay.
friends. What the hell you get that from?
Look, I don't even know what's going on right now,
What's
but you
going
know what
on
I'm
in
saying.
your
I'm not even
head?
getting into that.
Come
But
on.
however you want to do it, okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
please
Okay.
do.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
bro,
got you. I got you.
shit,
I
we
got
got a
you. I got you.
connection.
Uh-huh.
You only got one
Uh-huh.
connection. That's
Uh-huh.
my baby right here. Yeah, keep
I got
patting
you.
that head.
I got you.
Pat that head till you get ball spot.
Keeps it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, Ken folks? I had to do this crap again because she was messing up. So here we are again. This is Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife that always messing up. What's your name?
Let's talk about the times that you missed. How many times we done had to edit it?
Man, the
Okay,
point is,
15,001
tell them who you
times,
are. Tell them who you are.
and who you is not.
Tell them who you are.
Put your little cricket glasses back on.
Who you are. Tell them.
They see the name.
Her name is Kourtney, also known as Coco. I said Coco. This right here is Kourtney, and this channel's all about relationships. It's all about reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. It's all about my pain and ailments. Yeah,
And this why he is all in the
I'm
grouchy
in
mood.
pain, man. It's like one day, is Bella, the next day it gets worse. The next day is Bella, it gets worse. I'm still trying to recover from back surgery. Got some nerve damage. It's trying to, one day, ooh, it feels Bella. Then next day, like today, you're like, ugh, it hurts. So it's a little frustrating. I want this stuff to be over with. But I wasn't gonna do the video today. But she said, "Nah, you gotta do the video because the people want you, the people need you, the people love you." So here I am through all the pain. Go ahead.
How many videos I did by myself?
Go ahead.
So yes, I did not.
Go ahead.
Say that.
I am here for you to see. Now go.
And it's a lot to see. So if you're brand new to this channel, hit subscribe. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And y'all, let's just go and get into it, honey, because this right here was a hot mess. So Getaway Part 2. So Angie and Cam meet up, and because I guess we doing the elimination, honey. I'd be forgetting what was on the previous episode.
I'm sorry, y'all. My beard hit the mic. I'm sorry with that.
So Angie and Cam meet up. Khalil and Deonna meet up, and Deonna finally get the boot, honey, because she been doing the, what is it? Look Kim, honey, dodging and weaving, honey. So yeah, look Kim.
Huh.
Look Kim get on there and she
can't dance. She ain't no rhythm. That's why she does it. Her and Mary J. Blige, they can't dance.
Yeah, she was up there dodging and weaving, but she finally out. So I ain't got to go into all of that stuff.
I ain't got to. No, baby, you don't have to. I don't have to go into all that. Come on, proper grammar. Okay, go ahead. Continue on.
See, this is where he be wanting to get on my nerve. From a person that sit up there and say going on the front perch, that he's talking about proper grammar. So yeah, this way he just loves to just get up on my skin and just rub. But anyway, so yeah, Deonna got eliminated. Angie Cam, he didn't like the busting the windows out the car and all that stuff, whatever. But she said, that's who I am, and I'll do it again if it calls for it. So
No man wants their windows busted out.
she said, well, don't give me a reason.
Yeah, it should never be a reason. I don't care how mad a man gets you. There's no reason for you to bust his windows out or damage any type of property. You okay? If you get that mad, hey, you need to go ahead and walk away, man. Because some guys, if they got a Dodge Hellcat or a Scat Pack and you bust their windows out of their car, hey, they're gonna catch a case. They don't play by them cars. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Them YNs.
So
you know what YN is?
yeah,
You know what it is?
yes.
Yeah, you know.
Ooh-wee.
You think you're quiet? You're not in church, baby.
You're making me sing right now. Huh?
Go ahead.
I'm singing to keep from singing. So anyway, so the group are doing a group game. And so they are talking about, different questions, got to drink and all that stuff, whatever, kind of like, I guess, truth or dare or however those drinking games do. So somebody said, if you love to push buttons in a relationship, then drink.
That'd be me.
Kiara said, go ahead and drink. Go ahead and drink. She told Jay, go ahead and drink because he love to pushing her buttons, honey. So, yeah. Oh, you like to push buttons, but I know your brother pushes yours. So yes, baby, he push it, ding it.
Why you always bring him up? Yeah, like
shout out to you, brother-in-law, for pushing his buttons, honey.
Yeah, like he's my kryptonite.
You get up on them. I mean, like a vein, honey, like a creepy crawly, like a dust mite and a bed bug up under his skin.
Yeah, like he's my kryptonite. Man.
He is.
He's not. Okay, go on.
He actually is. Don't make me call him. Don't make me call him. And then he do it with a smile too. So yeah. Anyway. So Kiara was saying that about Jay, and they said if you like spontaneous sex, then drink. So Tay didn't drink, honey. She said, no, child, just let me know when the date time and when it's gonna happen, honey. I'm gonna do it at 5:00 in the bedroom.
She got a calendar with sex today at 5:00 in the bedroom. Gotta make up the bed. Put on the lights. What fun is that, man? Well, that's not fun.
When she with Cisco, it looked like, honey, he moving in slow motion anyway.
Oh, that's true, too.
Yeah, he good with that, honey, because he can soak his feet.
Matter of fact, you put me down twice a week, you know what I'm saying? Because through this whole weekend excursion, he seemed like he shows his age to me. You know what I'm saying? Low key, baby.
He was somewhere probably watching Netflix.
Yeah, man. He said, man, let me watch Netflix. I ain't got to worry about no chilling. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
So Kalia wants to talk to have a conversation with Tay, and she said that Kalia gives her stability, but which I could not understand why you're not with him.
Now because of the baby.
Because of the baby. She made it about that. No, but come on, like for real.
Some women want to have a baby at a certain age. They don't want to be old like you to have a baby. Okay, they want to have a baby when they're in prime and everything perky.
Old like me, says the person that is 3 months pregnant. Exhibit A. I'm
just constipated. It's different.
Well, you've been constipated for 49 years, so. Anyway, so they were talking about that. So I was just wondering, before she made the baby thing an issue, I was just like, she was like, he provides stability, everything that I want. Even when they were doing the drinking game, she was like, oh, he's saying all the question, everything was there, but still you won't.
Yeah, to me, you're
Cisco.
Right. I just think to me that you're right. The baby thing was kind of petty. Now I won't say petty. It was like minuscule because y'all just a year off. You want the baby 2 or 3 years. He wanted 4 or 5 years. Y'all could have met in the middle somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that baby thing was a cover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She
Cisco.
Yeah, so that was the baby thing, and she was like, "Why you didn't tell me?" He was like, "Well, when I meet my girl, like out when we, I guess, get married, I don't know, whatever they talking about, committed relationship, I don't know." But he was like, "I wanted to get to know each other and travel," which I 100% agree. I totally agree that when you meet somebody, get married to somebody, that y'all need to save the baby thing for later on, so that you can see how y'all vibe and get to know each other. Because a lot of people end up having babies first and then you get to know your mate later, So yeah, she was talking about that, but she was just like, why you ain't tell me? You should have told me that. You knew how I felt about that. We could have been, I couldn't even been falling for you. I was like, girl, you ain't fall for. You ain't fall for, honey. You was all in that other man.
Chill, baby, chill. You get so animated. Calm down. What I was about to say was the baby thing. Yeah, you had the baby first, and you find out about your partner, later on, and that could be a recipe for disaster. Because what's going to happen is you're going to end up in a child support court because you found out the wrong things about your woman after y'all had the baby. So it's best to find out about that person first before you had the baby. But a lot of us, you know what, we think with the other head, not this head, and you get yourself in trouble. You leave me hanging.
You see, I'm doing 2 animations.
You gonna leave me hanging?
Yep. See, they got it on camera. They got it on camera.
You call me fat and 3 months pregnant.
Okay, 6. Hey, you keep going up. Keep going up the Richter scale.
You ain't got the rolls going on there now. Get your roll on.
At least mine are hidden. Yours is fully seen on display. Buddha.
See, you say you don't want to do that no more.
Well, you the one brought it up too.
You say you won't do that no more. You
know
how I feel about that. Oh, wow, okay.
So yeah, so there you go. Keep talking. Keep trying to get up under my skin.
I'm in pain and everything.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
Go on, get with it.
So anyway, he was like, well, I don't know where we go from here, so I guess we just be friends. So, she was like, yeah, so, and then she was like, I got my man.
And Khalil, after that, he should say, you know what, go to Tommy and say, hey, Tommy, you know what, both of my connections didn't work out. Right. I'm going to go ahead and self-eliminate. And that's what he should have did, what I'm saying? Because he ain't had nobody there left to connect with.
And I think that a lot of women, I don't know what it was about Khalil. I don't know, but I think a lot of people passed up. It seemed like a good dude.
Yeah, Khalil's like he's a good dude, man. Got his own stuff together, you know what I'm saying? I just think, maybe he was kind of too low key for some women.
And then sometimes people just be awkward in their own skin and just don't connect. Because I just remember when he first got there, I didn't see any woman that he connected to. And Deonna, I didn't really feel like they had a connection.
That was forced.
And that real light-skinned girl, I forgot her name. She was short. I don't feel like I just didn't see him connecting with these group of women. I don't know why, but
yeah, maybe sometimes you come into the right spot at the wrong time, and and the women they had, it wasn't meant for him to be with.
Yeah,
and it is what it is. But he'll find somebody.
So now here comes my favorite part. So Jay wants to sit down and talk to Kiara. So he said, listen, I just want to apologize for the visuals of what you saw. Because what you saw ain't really what it was. You know what I'm saying? Just because you see me rubbing on somebody's neck and we intertwine our legs and stuff like that, that is not intimate at all. That what you got? That is not intimate. So I just wanted you to know that I apologize for the visual of what you saw. What you finna do?
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm about to say somebody had a lottery ticket. Hey, no, come on. You going to apologize for the visual? Why not apologize for doing it? You know what I'm saying? Well, basically saying, I'm sorry you saw what you saw, but I'm sorry that you saw that.
But what you saw ain't really what you saw.
Right. Come on, Jay.
So, he was like, we cool. Like him and Sahara, they're cool. And she laughed. And he was like, what you laughing at? She said, so you mean to tell me you rubbing on somebody's knee or they rubbing on your knee and stuff like that? That, like, y'all ain't got no chemistry and no connection? She was like, no. She was like, I ain't finna just be rubbing on my male friend's knee. I mean, like, that's an intimate situation. So he was like, no. So he said, so you mean to tell me y'all ain't got no connection? So if I go bring Sahara out here right now, she gonna say the same thing you saying. He was like, yes.
Well, Jay, when you said yes, well, I said, you signed your own death certificate, man.
And Sahara said, okay, here I come. All right, here I come. And Kiara explained to her, the situation.
No, she didn't do that. Kiara said, Sahara, can I use you for a minute? Okay. For some reason, when she said okay, you don't even see her on screen. You can see her in your mind saying okay and flip her hair.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So, the situation was repeated and stuff like that. Sahara said, yeah, we cool. But, like Jay has always been one of my top, connections and stuff like that. And Jay was like, but we ain't got no connection. Sahara like, okay, this trying to play in my face. He's trying to play in my face. He's trying to save face with Kiara, but he's trying to play in my face like I'm the one that's, you know. So she was like we always had a connection and stuff like that. And Sahara said, well, I didn't know that y'all was a couple. Kiara said, we ain't no couple. I'm saying, well, girl, why we here? Why we here? That's me. I'm saying, why we here if y'all ain't no couple? Because you acting like y'all booed up, child, and y'all been in a relationship for 2-3 years. I just don't understand. Because Jay said Kiara was the one that told him, hey, go out there and date other people and stuff like that. So they not in a committed relationship. And Sahara was like, I don't have time for this. Like, y'all do you. I don't have time for this. And she walked off.
Yeah, Jay kind of played Sahara. He really did. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, why? And what he was saying, well, later on in the episode, he was kind of trying to explain to Kiara, what was her name? Kiara? He was trying to explain to Kiara, well, I haven't been in a relationship in a long time. I've been single, so I'm not used to, you know, these boundaries you're trying to set. So when I see my friends, I rub on like that. And, you know, me say, oh, we didn't have nothing. You know, she was a homie, you know, and so she wanted me to choke her and rub her and stuff like that. That's what I do to all my homies, that female homies. And I said, Jay, that's kind of thin, brother.
Real thin.
That's real thin, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know if Kiara was to flip that and say, well, if I do my male friends like that, you want to like it. You felt like, man, don't disrespect me like that. And that's how Kiara feels.
Yeah, she was like, don't play in my face. That's disrespectful.
And not just that, you just basically threw your friend Ciara under the bus, man. And I can see her under the bus. Yeah, Ciara. I can see
Sahara.
Yeah. I can see Sahara under the bus right now.
I can see Sahara.
I can see Sahara under the bus right now.
Sahara.
Don't roll the bus over me. You know.
Womp womp.
You can't mess my joke up. You see how
it wasn't headed in the right direction. That was the Lord trying to tell you don't do it.
You can't mess up the joke.
No,
see, you messed the whole joke up, man.
Don't roll the bus over. Womp womp. No saying, man. So anyway, you finished. Yo, you got another so large up in there.
I'm done.
All right, thank you. This video is being sponsored by Fresh Bins Trash Can Cleaning. If you're in the Houston area and you would like your trash bins to be clean, please make sure that you go visit JSEO.com to make your appointment. All of this will be in the description below. Thank you. So that's the way that situation will. In my opinion, I am with Sahara on this one. Like, first of all, Jay threw up on the bus, and second of all,
he threw what? On bus. Under the bus.
Yeah. So, and see, I ain't entertainment. So, and then I felt that Kiara trying to make them be in a relationship, but not be in a relationship. So, like, that's the whole point of coming to Ready to Love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all date multiple people. Okay, he was rubbing somebody, blah, 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 whatever. Then, to me, if you feel some type of way, maybe you should have talked to him about it. But So, in my opinion, anyway, I say that for last. But anyway, so let's move on. Hussein and Angel. Hussein was asking, you know, I think Angel asked him how he was, and he was like, I'm good. It's just the fact that when we come together, like to solo, we good. But when we come together with everybody else, it kind of gets a little awkward because Hussein was like, I don't want to hurt nobody feeling. I don't want to disrespect nobody. So I guess he kind of keeps his distance. But when he in that room with Rose, child, honey, they can sit there and talk about anything. So I think him and Rose are a better fit. I don't think nobody here for Cam. Oh, did we say we like Hussein? I think we said Cam and Rose.
I think Cam and Rose is better, you know what I'm saying?
But I think Rose is pushing more toward Hussein now.
Yeah, because the only flaw I saw with Hussein was, you know, his friend circle, you know what I'm saying? One was a poly,
And he ain't text back quick.
Right, he don't text back quick. He don't, you know, check in with his woman or check on his woman, you know what I'm saying? So those are red flags I saw Hussein. Cam seemed like he's a good dude, but I think the problem with Cam and Rose was the religion.
Mm-hmm. The situation that Andrew was saying too, she was asking him how he was as a leader, because she was saying that her parents are super old. Y'all know how I said that last time, Jay. She's just super old. I forgot she said the super part. That make it worse. But and so she said that her folks are super old. So, you know, she always seen her mama be the backbone and all that stuff. So she was just asking what it looks like for him to lead. And he was just saying, what did he say? Something about when he come home. You remember?
Basically, what he's saying, I don't need you to be basically a leader because I'm dealing with that out in the street. So when I come home, basically, I want my peace. You know what I'm saying? Let the relationship be like it should be. I lead and you follow me. Basically, that's what he's trying to say.
So, but anyway, so let's move on. So Cam and Rose, they're having a conversation, and he said that, he see that she's spending a lot of time with Hussein. He wanted her to let her know that, hey, you still, one of my choices. And so she was saying, yeah, her and her connection with Hussein and Cam, they're different. And she also said that she know that Cam and her connection is different than her and the other ladies. And she said, because you share stuff with me that you haven't shared with them. I said, how you know that? Because he told you that. Sometimes men have a bad habit of telling you, you know what, you the only person I done told this to, when they done told to 2, 3, 4, 5 other women.
That's not true.
All the way true. You the only person I done shared this with. Why? Because they're trying to get you to open up, make it seem like you the only one, and yada, 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 make you feel special. There you go, see? That's not true, but you gotta make it feel special.
Gotta make it feel special. Yeah, we have to.
Have you done that before?
Oh, yeah, of course, several times, many times. All the time.
Well, you just say y'all don't do that. Mm-hmm. You just lied. So now we have a liar here. Look at contestant number 1, liar. So yeah, I didn't like the fact that Rose feel like, oh, I know that you ain't shared it. How you know? How do you know? Just because he said it?
Maybe Rose got a little naive. Maybe she's a little naive. I don't know, but yeah, you gotta understand. Man will tell you anything to make you feel special.
Mm-hmm.
So.
She was also saying too that I know with Hussein, he's learned to balance his connection with you, child. You all over the place. I don't know if I'm 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. So it's kind of hard for me to connect because I'll let you decide, who you want to be with. But with Hussein, she was saying, Ange ain't no competition. Okay. So Jay trying to make up with Kiara, and she was like, I don't know, I'm still mad at him and stuff like that. But he was like, give me a hug. She was like, okay. That's pretty much where they went. So Cisco said that, you know what? I got to learn to do things that don't cost no money. Ain't no sense in me paying for you to go to the spa. Ain't no sense for me paying for you to go to get a massage. I have learned to adapt, and I can do it for free. As long as I got some oils.
You got to buy the oil and the towels.
He can borrow hers. So he said, let these hands do what these hands gonna do. So he decided to give her a massage and Tay. And Tay, she was just like, she melted, honey. Now his hands do look big, like they can get some good massages.
Damn, I'm sitting right here.
What?
I'm sitting right here next to you.
What
your hand look kind of big.
Okay,
like my hands might not be as big, but I can get a good massage. I can.
You tired after a good 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, because you got a tough skin. Why skin is so tough? My God.
I don't have no tough skin. So yeah, she just basically melted, and so he wanted to know what it's like moving forward, and so they both on the same scale. They want to move forward outside the show, and they want to see if things work. So they kissed, I guess, supposedly for the first time. I doubt if they were sharing a room together, but she was like, it felt magical, honey. She felt a little Peter Pan and all the little Disney characters come down, honey, because she was just in heaven, in the magic, all around.
Peter Pan was the bad guy in that movie, right?
What movie? Disney?
Yeah, he was the bad guy. People thought Peter Pan was the good guy, but he kicked
out. They turned him into Peter Pan was
he was the bad guy. He kicked out
all. He robbed from the rich and get to the poor.
No, that's Robin Hood.
Oh, okay.
Peter Pan, kidnapped all the little kids so he can have somebody to play with, so they can stay kids for all their lives.
No, that's in a movie. I'm talking about the Peter Pan.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
they changed it.
No,
Peter Pan was a good fella.
No, Captain Hook actually was the good guy. He was trying to save them kids from Peter Pan.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
So the ladies are back in the ladies are back in the lounge, and so the ladies are sharing their experience, how it was, how how it was being in the house and any kind of hiccups they had. So Rose was just saying that, she was talking about her connections and stuff, and she was talking about with Cam. She said that, she know that her relationship, her connection with Cam is different than the other ladies. They would say, how so? How so? How so? I said, Rose, I don't know, girl. Do you got a little chip on your shoulder, honey? You think you're better than the rest of the girl? Now, you are a baddie. I'm just saying, you do look good. I like the way you carry yourself, your dress, your hair, all the things. You pretty girl. But I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, like, you feel a little extra. Like, it ain't no competition. And some people like that. They know, girl, that ain't no competition. I can have Cam or I can have Hussein, either one. I'm not in distress about what's over here. What you got to say?
My back hurts.
So as they were sitting there, the lady was just like, "Oh, how so?" She didn't really go into details, but she just said that she know that, I guess he didn't share stuff with her that he ain't shared with them. And I think, Sahara, don't bring that out. How you know? How you know? Yeah. So anyway, Rose was just saying, as far as her connection with Hussein, she was like, it's amazing. Like, it is amazing. So Tay was talking about her connection with Khalil, and she was just like, that man told me that he didn't want to have no babies in 4 or 5 years. I don't want to have no babies when I'm 40 years old. I was like, well, y'all shouldn't have waited so late in life. Y'all shouldn't have waited so late in life. But so that's how that went down, honey. But she was just saying her connection with Cisco, honey. It is like, okay, stars. Anything you want to say? Kiara was talking about the situation they experienced with Jay and how Jay don't have no boundaries. This is what we went in here saying. Hey, we ain't finna do nothing. It's gonna disrespect somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna set boundaries, but he didn't do that. And Kiara said that she don't feel as strongly about him anymore like she used to. So Tom was like, dang, so you ain't got no connection? She said, no, it's still a connection, but it's not a strong connection anymore. So as far as Sahara, she said, Jay ass is grass. That's what she said.
What connection do Sahara have now? Jay's not a connection.
Cam? I know. But that's, hey, keep her on the show, honey. That's what she got. Rose was talking about, okay, so now we down to the bottom two. So you got Kalia and you got Jay. So Rose was talking to Kalia, and I don't even know why they was having this conversation. I don't even know why Rose was getting teary-eyed, child, because we all know that Kalia had no more connections. Like, the owner, it was just a farce. So she was just saying, yeah, you're not ready to love. But she was like, I'm about to cry. And he was like, don't cry. It's going to be okay. But, we all feel like, the people feel like that Khalil was a good dude. And I just really feel like that he was overlooked.
Yeah, he was. And he, like I said, he knew his days was numbered, man. After old girl left, what's her name? Deanna left, that he had nobody else on the show with a connection. So he knew his time was up. And he bowed out gracefully, you know what I'm saying? But
I remember. Go ahead, baby.
No, go ahead.
I remember in the beginning. Don't you remember that Khalil was like in the bottom two?
Yeah, I remember.
It was early on, and I think somebody said he don't open up or something like that. Or
that's
whatever.
why I said he's kind of like low key type of dude, man. And maybe that's what hurt him this time. He was a little too low key, you know what I'm saying? He kept to himself most of the time. And with a show like this, you got to be out there. You got to meet and greet people, So
yep. As far as Kiara and Jay, honey, he said, she said, how was the trip? He said, it was lovely. She said, oh, it was. It was lovely. Out of all them situations that took place, you feel that it was lovely. I was like, oh, Jay just keep putting his foot in his mouth.
He does. Yeah, he does.
So she said, first of all, we talked about don't be extra. I don't want nobody to make me look bad. Don't make me look stupid or anything like that. And
you've been real extra, man.
And he was being extra. He was like, so she was like, he was like, intimate. I wasn't being intimate of sex. She said intimate doesn't just mean no sex. The touching and all that stuff, whatever, that was an intimate thing. He's like, but I ain't even get hard. That's basically what he said. I'm just going to say it like that. I don't know. He used some other vernacular, but he did say that.
Jay, boy, your stories be thin, man. I'm talking about thin like my hairline used to be, man, because come on, man. You know you did wrong. Just fess up. Hey, I was wrong. I did wrong. It won't happen again. I know the boundaries now. Oh man, I ain't been in a relationship so long. I don't know what boundary is no more. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I've been single so much. When I'm around my female friends, that's what we do. We rub on each other. Come on, dude.
That don't sound right. One thing Kiara was saying that she was like, listen, I had to be hard, in my previous relationship, if I forgave too quickly, then it seemed like they'll do it again. So I had to be firm and strong. And I think that a lot of stuff with Kiara, it comes from her past relationships,
she got 2 baby daddies or something like that.
I can't even remember. I think so.
No,
I don't know. I think she got 2 kids.
Yeah, I know. The one baby dad's I know
in jail.
In jail.
So she was just saying that she had to go through that. So it seems as though that men done disrespected her in the past, probably rubbed on ladies and did disrespectful stuff. And so now she was like, don't even try it. Even though they're not in a relationship, but I guess she said they in some kind of committed something, some situationship to where he can't touch nobody and I can't touch nobody. And I guess that's what she was saying. So I felt that she had a trigger moment when she seen him doing stuff like that because it must have happened in her past. And that's something you got to deal with because I know that if a man sent him there rubbing on another woman, if y'all in a committed relationship, that's straight up disrespect. But if y'all on the show and everybody trying to get to know each other, I think that she probably kind of went too far with, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, what you think?
Yeah, I agree. Like you did last night, talking about, when I was younger, watching a New Edition video of BBD. I wanted to marry, what's his name?
I didn't say marry. I said running. He was my man. He was my boyfriend.
Yeah. And I said, okay, bet. I clicked on mine. Debbie Gibson. Boy, I had a big crush on Debbie Gibson back in the day. I wonder what she's doing now.
I found the white girl. You like white girls.
I did have a crush on Debbie Gibson.
I think she worked at the Jacks down the street.
No, she do not. She's still singing.
The manager.
She's still singing. I'm getting mad.
I'm like Rose, baby. Ain't no competition, honey, at all, Chad. So yeah, but she told him that he's still ready to love. So
is he though? Is he?
I don't know because
you'll rub on another friend of his.
Well, them folks that's sitting out there in the yard gonna eat him up next week.
That's a family, I think, man.
Actually, it's not next week, y'all. It's not coming on Friday. It's coming on the Friday after that. So I guess the Labor Day weekend, honey. They said we ain't take no chance, Jack, because y'all gonna be at the cookout, doing y'all thing.
Yeah, make sure y'all wear no white. Cause you'll so wear white after Labor Day.
No, but I wear white. I don't be studying these rules, honey.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So that's it. That's all. I guess they're gonna come back and we'll see how it goes. Cause they finna wrap this up because it ain't that many people left. Because it's gonna have to be Cam. Cam got to figure it out. Because Sahara can leave. Angie, I don't think Angie got a connection with nobody. I think it's gonna be Rose and Hussein. Who else? Jay and Kiara.
And Frisco and old girl.
And that's it, ain't it?
Yeah. I think Cam, he don't have nobody. He has somebody, but I don't think they're gonna have.
If he do, it'll be more so Cam and Angie, and I think they'll just do that just
so they can make it in the show.
Yeah, but I don't think that Sahara will probably be going home next. You know what I'm saying?
And I hope she goes out with a bang.
Oh yes. Please.
Well, I'm ready. I'm not ready to love.
Yeah, clear the table, get everything off the table, clear that.
You better not just support me, girl. You better go out with a bang. I'm telling you, you better go out with a bang.
So we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go. Gotta let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Hey!